Hello, welcome back to another video, and today we got some good old shoe on head. Gotta give her a little like. Good old Mama June. I'm afraid of women. Are men okay? Bro, women are fucking terrifying, man. I don't know what you're on about. Like, shit, dude. It's just wild. Some of these women out here. Yeah, let's get into it.
Hello again, friends, and happy
Hello.
Halloween. This Halloween,
Yeah.
I have decided to dress up as the scariest possible thing to my audience.
A woman?
Woman.
This thing that I like about Shoe on Head is the fact that she'll go on, she'll make one video and be like, regardless of what people say on 4chan, yes, I am a woman, I'm not a boy. Then she'll make a video like this where she's like, I dressed up as a woman. It's like, bro, are you a woman or are you not a woman, huh? What are you keeping from us, Shoe?
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic to more silly.
That was an insane time. That was wild. Like, I literally saw and like read about that, and I was like, I was like, one, the horny side of me was like, oh, where the fuck were these teachers when I was in school type shit, you know? But like the rational side of me was like, how the hell did these people even get teaching licenses? Like, how was the background check not that thorough or thorough enough to the point where you notice that there's something wrong with these people?
Things like women posting their L's in my Are Women Okay video. The video where I read embarrassing stories women willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that
We reacted to that one. That was a great one. That was fucking hilarious.
video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video. But the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist. No, I'm not joking. I looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out, unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves. Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a
I feel like the reason for that is because we don't really keep track of all that many details to make the story enticing. Like, it's like those memes of like those memes that couples post and shit on like Facebook and stuff like that, where it's a little video of them being like, oh, where it's like, oh, well, your husband explains nothing to you or some shit like that, and they're like, oh, they get off the phone and the wife's like, oh, who was that? And there's like, oh, it was Dave. And it's like, oh, what do you want? It's like, oh yeah, he proposed. And she's like, oh, where? And he's like, I don't know, somewhere, I guess. It's like, oh, well, when's the wedding? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't ask. And the only information that he has is that he proposed and he's getting married. That's it. But the wife wants like more details of like, how did he propose? Where did he propose? What day was it? You know, she wants all these details that he just didn't ask for because he just doesn't care for them. So I feel like we just don't really remember that many details about things that are like that. It's like we sort of just tend to forget and just move on because it's like, oh, well, what does dwelling on it do? Oh, no, I got rejected. Okay, well, whatever. I guess time to move on. Like, dwelling on it won't change the fact that I got rejected, and dwelling on it won't, you know, change the outcome. It won't all of a sudden make her more interested in me. Just because I'm like wondering, oh, I'm like, oh my god, no, she rejected me. Gotta go record a quick TikTok about it. Like, it's not. It's like, men just don't care. We just don't care. We'll just move on. It's like, all right, cool. It is what it is.
Yeast infection from the homeless man
Jesus.
behind a Denny's. But a man won't even post about the time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy your food." They take that to the grave. At least that's what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited Reddit.
She went to Reddit now. I was about to say she went to 4chan.
.com. And I found one of the funniest and most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this.
Oh no, oh no. I hope that community's still around. I hope Shu making this video doesn't put like a target on that community's back, because you know exactly how Reddit can be and exactly how Shu fan haters can be, not gonna lie.
Yes. It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know? Like, I couldn't imagine. You're told to be nice, but not too nice, confident, but not too confident, 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face. Oh yeah. That reminds me.
Oh my
Before we
God.
dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving.
She forgot about the 6-inch shalong that women want as well.
Most racers force people into these weird workarounds.
Is that a fucking... Is that pink because the metal is pink? Is that a rose gold fucking single blade? Or is it like that because of the lighting? If it's actually that color, that's fucking wild. I love that.
Apply cooling aftershave to help with the burn. No, that's all coping, not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever, and I thought maybe it's my routine, you know, I tried to change up my bed routine, everything like that. No, it was my mattress. I finally changed my mattress, and then I finally started sleeping better again. It's not your shaving routine. It's the mattress. Well, the razor. Henson Shaving is on a mission to improve shaving. Not with gimmicky subscriptions or moisturizing strips, but with real innovation and a focus on your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid aluminum, making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly. There's no plastic involved, not even in the packaging.
Ooh.
What really sets Henson apart is the precision of their design, with their Henson AL13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built parts for the International Space Station. This precision allows the blade to extend just a inch beyond the shave plane, ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my
I'm gonna tell you right now, I used to work aerospace manufacturing. If it's any of like the if it's like the factory that I used to work for and with the people that I used to work with, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about actually making sure that everything's up to standard. They don't care at all whatsoever about you know, being 100% accurate or making sure that everything is cooked well. You know, because literally, I would go in for my shift, which was second shift, and literally everything that first shift would do would be utter garbage, for the most part. Like, they did the basic minimum, just enough to not get fired, and they didn't teach the new employees just enough so that way they would quit because they don't know what the hell they're doing or what to do to secure that they would stay there. It was just ass. So if it's like that, then I wouldn't. But I doubt it's like that. I'm just saying, like, some of those factories are garbage, even if they're marketed as that. Just like things that are marketed as military grade. If you know anything about actual military grade stuff, you're in the know. Shaves
have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn, just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg beard. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which cost 10 cents each. Just 10 cents. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 a year on blades. That is incredible. Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version.
Ooh, blue.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both.
Oh, there is no gold. Oh, okay, so it's like bronze. Got it. So it's probably the bronze mixed with the pink.
Both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart, and then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin.
Wait, what the?
And then enter code.
I like how the 100 pack of razors is $13, but then the Henson AL13 in aircraft aluminum is $90. It's like, god damn, dude. You're paying more so for the fucking handle than you are for the blades. No wonder the blades are so cheap. The handle's like primarily their marketing thing.
At checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet.
Save $13, lad. Slightly less than what it costs to ship it. Like, I'm not shitting on Shoe. I just find it funny.
Your cart and then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free.
So it went from 116 to 101.70. It lowers the tax also by quite a bit as well, which is nice.
Free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Now, let's get back to the video.
She didn't threaten us.
Okay?
She didn't threaten us. It's fake Shoe. It's a psyop. She didn't threaten us.
No. No, they are not. We have gone over this many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay. Can't vent to...
Of all the things I was expecting, I think Shoe to just hit me with the fucking gay statements out of the rip. I don't know why. That just came out of nowhere. It was just so funny because it's so true. It's so fucking true. It reminds me of like that clip of like oh crap, I forgot his name, but it's a British comedian. Crap, let me look him up real quick. Let me look him up. Let's see. British atheist comedian. Ricky Gervais, I think is his name. Is it? Yeah, Ricky Gervais, or however you pronounce his last name. It reminds me of a clip of him and his dad, and it's like his dad I think has Alzheimer's or something like that. I don't know. So his dad has something. And he's like sitting in a chair with his dad. I don't know if it's his actual dad or if it's like part of like a movie or if it's his actual dad, but it's a clip that I'm reminded of. And he's like, I love you, dad. And his dad's like, ha, gay. But because of the dad's mental health issues, that's as close as he's going to get to his dad giving him an actual heartfelt response. You know? And he starts tearing up when he says that, not because he's hurt by the fact that his dad said that, but because, you know, he knows that that's as close as a authentic, heartfelt response that he'll get from his dad. It just reminded me of that. It just made me laugh. I don't know why. Just the whole, you can't talk with your friends about it because it's gay. You can't talk about it with your girlfriend because that's gay. What else is gay?
With therapists because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all know is only gay if the balls touch. So what is a man to do?
It's only gay if you don't say no homo at the end.
Where is a man to go? Reddit, of course. r/kitchen cells. To be exact.
Fuck?
Kitchen Cells is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know what an incel is a involuntary celibate. Somebody who, for whatever reason, cannot get laid or get a girlfriend. And for the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl that is your friend.
You bitch. Looky here, woman. I don't need an explanation of what a girlfriend is. I choose to not have one. I'm fucking done with dating. Genuinely. Like fuck. I honestly right now I'm doing that Kazuma shit, okay? I'm just gonna sit in a tavern and wait for my fucking union to come bursting through that door saying that she needs to have my babies. And until then, I'm gonna just be vibing. That's the life I'm living. Kitchen cells. That's wild. I think I know. I get the premise of what they're doing. You know, they're primarily venting, but they're also posting whatever food it is that they have while they're probably venting and whatnot. So yeah, just to accompany it with something. It's like if you painted a Warhammer figurine, then went to like some random 4chan site and posted the picture of the little painted figurine that you put up, and then you followed it by like, yeah, so today my girlfriend broke up with me. Kind of sucks, you know, but it is what it is. Like something like that, you know, showing off something you did while essentially just trauma dumping on people.
Who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So let's dive into this. Let's see.
You know what's wild? If I was on this side of the screen, it would have been on par.
She loves you back. So she loves you back. A girl that is don't know what an incel is. An incel is a
okay, that's too far back.
And for the people watching this, a girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So let's dive in.
Whatever. You get the gist. She pointed at the screen when she said that, and if I had been there where she pointed in the correct corner, it would have been funny. Except I'm not a girl. Let's not get into the fact that she said that, you know, a girlfriend actually loves you back and the VTuber you watch doesn't love you back.
Into this, let's see what Reddit is cooking. Failed my f***ing driver's test today. I'm 26 years old, I can't hold a job, I can't get laid, I can't even drive. I don't deserve flavors.
Jesus Christ.
I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted in-
Jesus fucking Christ! Bro, if you don't deserve flavor, you shouldn't have gone with white bread and eggs. You know what you should have just gone with? Boiled potatoes. And that's it. Just peeled, boiled potatoes. Just potato, water, boil, done. Mash it if you want, eat it as is. Oh, but don't add anything to it if you really truly want like a flavorless meal. Because I mean, the yolk still has flavor. It's not a good flavor, it's nasty, but it still has flavor. You know, different types of bread have different flavors. So unless this is like white bread, but I feel like even white bread has flavor. So that's why I'm like, go the potato route.
Can't hold a job, I can't get laid, I can't do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. Classmates that I have school.
She didn't even finish it. What did that say at the end? I'm a pathetic imitation of my father. Salad, okay.
With weirdly long toes. Classmates that I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What
Jesus
am I looking at? Is this your classmate?
That's making me.
Holy shit, maybe they
I don't know what.
were right. Resident Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology.
I don't know why. That made me gag so bad. Just looking at it. It just. I don't even want to think about it. That looked atrocious. That looks like something you would have found in Resident Evil 7. In fucking Biohazard. In the when you're first exploring the house at the very start of the game. It looks like something you would have found there. Rotten, moldy, and just disgusting. Like, oh my god, man.
Teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account. She blocked
What the
me.
fuck?
This guy somehow managed to find the one female teacher that did not want to groom their male student. Incredible. Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10. Asked a girl out.
Well, but shoot, he said he turned 18. How is it grooming if he is already an adult?
Out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude. Got super hard. Rice. Oh.
Oh no, he's one of those. He has a humiliation kink. Oh god. Oh, all right. Well, we know exactly what kind of individual he's gonna grow up to be. He's gonna be one of those slave types, you know, that wants his girlfriend to be like some dominatrix that tells him what to do and controls every facet of his life and whatnot. Obviously in like a consensual way, you know, not in an abusive way, or like he obviously has a safe word that he says if like he wants the role playing to stop and whatnot, but for the most part it stays on. I bet he's the kind of guy to put on a chastity belt.
5'10", rice looks good. The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was a 45-year-old man. Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could.
That's a wild statement. Celebrating 6 months on this drug.
Could love a creature like me, but this feels great anyways. I only haven't ended my life.
Yo, that's wild. Bro, whatever you're going through life, it's not worth doing that drug. Goddamn. If you're depresso, just start smoking some of that, a joint, roll up some blunts, do something else. Don't go straight to heroin. And fucking, you know?
Because I don't want to make any women happy. My obsession with an anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep,
Oh, you know he's cooked when he's referring to actual women, IRL women, as 3D women. You know you're fucked. You know you're fucked. No, well, his bloodline ends with him.
Watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is? Sue from Monster Musume. You know what? After the last video I did, I can't even judge this. Like,
bro, Sue's adorable. Not gonna lie. I've seen the anime and I've read the manga. Sue's fucking adorable, man. Like shit. Sue's just peak little sister vibes.
At least it's human looking.
Till it's not.
In hell. I have a huge crush on a coworker. I was talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, "I don't think I'd be interested in that," in the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster. I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking at her. Women love when you talk at them. Just corner them and start...
Fucking shoe's hilarious, man. Bro, you could not have said that in a more creepy way. You want to buy one of those Barbie toy fishing rods and teach her how to fish. Like, bro, all you could have said was, yeah, if you're interested, I could teach you sometime. That's all you had to say. You didn't have to go into detail about it. Or you could have just said, yeah, if you'd like, I could show you. That's it. That's it. Very simple. You know? Or, oh, I could show you sometime if you'd like. You know, very simple, very easy statements. All the same thing, basically, just with the words switched around in the sentence. Like, oh my god, dude, that straight up just sounded so fucking creepy, man. Like, dude.
Yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They f***ing love that shit. Just get
yeah, the Holy Roman Empire.
right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot of Lord of the Rings. That's how you get them. My mom's new boy.
Woman spotted, walks up. So, did you know that the Blood Angels suffer from the Black Rage because the Primarch Sanguinius was killed by his brother Horus Lupercar during the Horus Heresy? Yeah, so in the Black Rage, it's this state that the Blood Angels go to, where they essentially lose all control and imagine and see themselves as Sanguinius on that day on the battle, where he fell, and and any person he lays eyes upon, whether it be ally or foe, looks like Horus, except for fellow Blood Angels. And that the curse that's afflicting them through their gene seed. Oh, but let's not get into Primaris Space Marines, because it was believed that Primaris Space Marines didn't suffer from the curse because they were engineered differently, so they didn't just suffer from the curse or the thirst. But as it turns out, they actually do suffer from the thirst or the curse. It just takes longer to afflict them. You know? And watch her just start gushing like a waterfall.
Boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his mom is being hag-maxed. She's 52.
Oh no.
I'm 23. He's 21.
Jesus Christ.
He could literally be my brother. What the f do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry about it, bro. They're not doing much talking. I wish a tomboy could just casually...
Yo, he's fucking the mom on this side. The dude's literally living out the dojins. He read one too many dojins, said fuck it, I'm gonna go for it, and went and succeeded.
Kidnap me and drag me into a room.
What? I just read this. What? We're gonna go back and re-listen to that. Let's not even get into the fact that they have cooked pasta in cereal, and that's just weird.
They're not doing much talking. I wish a tomboy could just casually kidnap me and drag me into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species. What the f is that? Forget tomboys. You need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping. The last time I met...
I was wondering if she would bring up the fact that she's Italian. I was wondering first if she would talk about the pasta because she's Italian. Then she started talking about the pasta. Then I started wondering, I'm like, I wonder if she's going to bring up the fact that she's Italian as justification to talk about the pasta. Then she brought up her ancestors. I was like, yes, Shu. Yes. Yes, be that Italian. Because I'm not Italian. And even I'm like, bro, what is that atrocity? Pineapple on pizza, we can make an argument for. Pasta cereal? Really? Get out of here.
Anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid Chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit. You can't...
Bro, you can't fix her. Look, just because the foot job with the grippy socks is fucking out of this universe does not mean you have to become her boyfriend.
Fix her. She can't fix you. No. Next. Today
You'll just make each other worse. What the fuck is that? Why is there like crap? This is literally American single sliced yellow cheese melted on the bun. Not even melted, just placed on the bun, slightly heated, like in the microwave for like 10 seconds, not even 15. From my nose. And bro, what are these? Are these burger meat hot dogs? For me and my father who hates me. Bro, why do these hot dogs look like literal shit fucking blocks, man? They literally look like turds. Like, I literally saw this image and I was like, are these shit hot dogs? They literally, like, the meat, like, it just looks nasty, man. It just looks nasty.
Found out the woman I have been pursuing is a lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father, who hates me. Okay, 1, that is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And 2, it is not over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her.
I told you. Is Is Shoe-on-Head about to say either identify as a woman or like transition?
Put this on. I don't
put on the wig. Become ladyboy. Segregated Tic Tacs.
deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs. I have an eating disorder. Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this morning.
What the
My lonely puppy life. Yesterday.
You know what's wild? I saw this bowl and I didn't realize it was a dog bowl. I glanced at it, saw what was inside of it, and thought it was just like some weird ceramic bowl with like lines on the bottom because I didn't really pay attention to the detailing on the design until they said that, and I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I saw it and I was like, oh shit, it is a dog bowl. Bro, I'm stupid as fuck.
Plain strawberry yogurt out of
I guarantee you this shit's a fork. I feel like this shit's a fork. You wanna know why I feel like this shit's a fork? Because I have forks with this exact same handle pattern. If not something like very similar. You know, something very similar, close to this.
of a dog bowl this morning. F my lonely puppy life. Yesterday my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This morning they were undersalted. I have to kill myself. Wait,
if they're undersalted, can't you just add a little more salt? What? If something's under, can't you just add a little more of it till you get to the point where you like it? That makes no sense. Also, I feel like your other issue for why you can't find love is probably because you're referring to your life as a puppy life.
if the eggs are undersalted, can't you just put more salt on them? Wait!
Yeah.
Yourself. Just add more salt! So up to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal I know how to make. Where the f did it all go wrong? That is disgusting.
Yeah, that is nasty, but I mean, a bowl of yogurt with granola and fruit isn't even that bad. It's actually pretty healthy. So, you know, considering, I mean, it's better than going out and like buying a whole bunch of junk food and whatnot, you know, every day.
Bro, which VTuber? Which one? Which one so I know to avoid that channel? A female coworker complimented me on my shirt, and I began to stutter trying to say thanks. This guy—
Oh, that's sad. On the VTuber thing that she just said, that just reminds me of the whole that meme where it's like, oh, someone leaked my ex-boyfriend leaked my nudes from like Sunny in Philadelphia, and the guy's like, oh my god, that's disgusting. Where? What site? What's the site's name? What's the site link so I know exactly where not to go?
I will remember that for the rest of his f***ing life. Men will be 85 years old on their deathbed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago. Ladies, you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those f***ing, like, Ahiago anime shirts, though.
I want one of those. I want one of these, not gonna lie. Bro. I want the shirt, I want the sweater, and I want the pants. If there's socks and underwear, I want them too. And if they make some shoes, I want those as well. So I can have the entire fit.
That was a weird era. I licked this canned tuna to imagine what it feels like to eat pussy.
Why does it look like this? Why does it look like cat food, not canned tuna? This to imagine what it's like to that bro.
It doesn't
moving
taste
on.
like that or have that texture though. Put
Yeah.
5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer.
What the fuck? 5 pennies so that your mouth tastes like what, copper? Bro, are you like eating? Are you eating out during like time of month after they just bled? It's like, my guy. That's the only way to describe that penny metallic coppery taste, you know? Irony copper taste. Just cut a hot dog down the middle and then lick that.
And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a he was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a fleshlight or something like a normal person? The smell and the
Right.
flavor are important factors here.
Bro.
Stop. If it smells and tastes
Yo, I like how this all started with going to this subreddit to see men posting their L's with food, and then it devolved into this. I like how this is we got here. This is how we got here. We went from men posting their L's like, oh fucking what was the first one? I forgot. God damn, we're only 10 minutes in and I forgot what the first one was. Oh, there's the ad, blah blah blah. Oh right, the flavor shit, yeah. We're from I don't deserve flavor to talking about the texture of coochie.
like tuna. Something is wrong. She has an infection. Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address. For the past year, you've been sending her one GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed? You don't.
Yeah, you stop messaging. I like the cake, but goddamn, dude, stop messaging that person. They're clearly not interested if they're not responding. They probably blocked you, if anything. You think they're seeing the message because it's popping up as delivered, even though it's probably not fully delivered.
You don't proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations. Maybe.
Fuck. What the fuck? Literally the meme of the guy standing in the corner. They don't know XYZ. Beer shot? What is that inside the beer? Is that your nut? Is that like a what is that? Genuinely.
Maybe. But now the whole internet does. I love the people in the comments like, my man. It is just actually insane. Like, these people.
Let's not get into the fact that that person that she showed on screen is a top 1% commenter on that subreddit.
My man. It is just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you in line at the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows? An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her friends 40 feet away from me. He said, statistically, 1 of the 10 guys in this room is a rapist. They all looked at me.
Fuck.
Funfetti.
Oh, that's fucked up. Funfetti pizza. That's so fucked up. An acquaintance he has, not even a friend, an acquaintance, is talking to his girlfriend and 4 of her friends, and they said that statistically, 1 of the 40 guys in the room is a rapist, and then they just immediately look at him. That's so fucked up, man. Genuinely. I would have just left. I would have like, man, fuck this shit. I don't need this crap, honestly.
Pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino. When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged.
Oh.
Woke up this Sunday morning.
Honestly valid response.
I'm still 5'9". Okay, 5'9" is not f***ing short. What the hell have the dating apps done to men? Women on dating apps have just like destroyed the male psyche. Like, dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's f***ing over. Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble or one of those apps?
Yo, Tinder's new filter incentivizes users to lie about their height. Well, yeah, why wouldn't they? Bro, you know what's funny? I remember there was a time on Instagram where I would get nothing but these ads for shoes that were essentially like high heels for men. They were like sneakers that gave you like an inch or 2 of height, making you like look an inch or 2 taller and whatnot. And I remember seeing that and I was just like, who would buy this? Genuinely, like, this can't be comfortable to walk in. Like, at all whatsoever. Like, goddamn. Like shit. Plus, those already exist. There and shoes like that already exist. It's those black shoots with like the fucking the buckles that go all the way up to your calf. The black leather ones. The 9-inch fucking block of rubber for a sole.
Or something. That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine no women under...
There would be outrage. There would be massive outrage if they so much as even contemplated the idea of adding a weight filter.
170 pounds. Could you fucking imagine? They would never. They would never. Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes, but I kept paying because she talked to me.
Aw, spinning glizzy.
Talked to you, huh? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you were talking to Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not fucking Kamal from Pakistan? Because apparently that's the thing. Apparently only...
Yeah, so if you didn't know, OnlyFans, it's not a woman messaging you. It's either someone they're paying to message you or a bot. One or the other. It's not the actual woman. She pays someone else to message you, and it's more than anything a guy from like the Middle East that gets paid like 50 cents per message sent.
Fans girls hire agencies in like India and Pakistan to like talk to their simps for them. I masturbate to girls until I am tired.
By the way, this is what your favorite fucking VTuber on OnlyFans does as well. Or not OnlyFans, but Fansly. Guess what? Your Oshi that's on Fansly that tells you how much she loves you and wants to hear about all your fantasies, your disgusting sexual fantasies. Guess what? That's not her actually talking to you. That's some 30-year-old dude from India. That's fucking hello tech support speaking. Want to point that out. It's not just OnlyFans who does it. Not just OnlyFans creators. If you think VTubers are above it, guess what? VTubers claimed they were above doing stuff like OnlyFans, and then they started doing Fansly, only to do exactly what women in OnlyFans do. So they're not above it.
Of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected. Is this why the birth rate is so low? See, I was under the impression it was because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country, and like women want a career and they're on birth control.
It's a mix of a lot of issues. This also happens to be one of them, Shu.
Blah, 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 but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit. I can only get off to femboy hentai now. Corn on the cob. No salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's vagina. Oh, that's not...
That's weird, not gonna lie. Really? Corn on the cob? That's so odd.
You know what? Maybe it is.
That's like... That's like grabbing that's like going out buying 2 cans of Spam, putting both of them in a glove, cutting like a small oval shape, like a semi-oval on both ends to make a full oval, and then licking that and being like, yeah, this is for the texture and the taste.
I don't know. My cat was sitting on my lap and I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens.
What the fuck?
I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I busted a load to a guy. Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit. You could've looked...
Little cucked and gay, and he cried about it. Bro, that's why when you're about to bust, you rewind at least 10 to 15 seconds. So that way you bust at the time you want, looking at the stuff you want. Don't ask me how I know that, okay? You don't want to know how I know that.
Away. But you didn't, did you? My body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone
Jesus
can
Christ.
tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese and had to jerk off before finishing the plate. Microwaved.
It's so funny to me. I'm sorry. Saw a female body in the cheese. I heard that and I looked. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Because I didn't even know what the hell this shit is. And had to jack off before finishing the plate. Microwaved cheese lasagna, by the way. Why is your cheese green? Why does it look like vomit? Why does this look like egg white? Like, bruh, and I get it. I can see it. I can see it. Like booby, a stomach, waist, curve, hip, and then thigh. So I can see a belly button. So I can see it. I can see what they're talking about. But like, come on, my guy. It's food. You're not watching Food Wars. You're eating food.
Lasagna. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the f is that? That is not lasagna. That is an abomination. Jerked off to a VTuber crying compilation and
Jesus Christ.
in my life. I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far? It's actually so crazy how, like, you can do everything right as a parent. You can just be like a great, responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's like 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a few years, he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit. Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micropenis. Oh!
That's sad. That's sad. You didn't have to add that last part. No one needed to know that. On this subreddit, I feel like there are other subreddits where you could have shared that information and people would have, like, you know, been all for you. But like, bro, that is an insane statement and a half. You watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried for the first time in your life. That's like, bro, that's kind of sad. You know, that you feel like your life is falling apart this much. But I feel like what's sadder is the fact that the straw that broke the camel's back is your tofu breaking apart. Like, bro.
All porn is cuck porn. You're sitting in a chair watching two people fuck. You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room watching two people fuck on a bed. What's the difference? Porn is basically virtual cucking. Tried to jack off today, but all the porn was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep.
Jesus.
Okay, the reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40 years ago, dudes were jerking it to like the Sears catalog underwear ads. And now
oh God. You know what? You know what's that? What reminds me of that when she said that? That reminded me of like the South Park episode with the ghost, where or not the ghost, but like where the internet goes out, and like there's like this little place, this little like camp where they have the internet, and Randy goes there, and at night he like sneaks in to the camp, and he beats his meat, but like he starts looking up some of the most atrocious shit. Like some like Siamese midget fucking tentacle porn type shit. You know? And it was like he had to keep it just reminded me of that because it's like it's true. You'll get desensitized to the normal stuff if you have an addiction to porn and you're constantly beating your meat to it. You'll get desensitized to the normal stuff. Like, you know, missionary girlfriend, you know, that shit. You'll start looking for kinkier and kinkier porn until inevitably you're just looking at some of the most atrocious degenerate shit on the planet. Like, inevitably that person's probably gonna end up on like scat sites and whatnot to like get off, which is nasty to me, but you know, I understand that some people like that. You people nasty, but you know, do you, I guess. You keep behind closed doors, nasty fucks. But like my point is that he'll have to look at harder and harder and harder, more hardcore porn because he's being desensitized to it. Just like how when you get addicted to drugs, you have to start doing harder and harder and harder and more dosages because you're building up a tolerance to it and an immunity to it.
Most insane
But obviously, you can't be fully immune because you could still OD.
Depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like, I just don't think humans were meant to live that way. Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day, you know? Whenever I masturbate, I leave my cum sitting in my underwear. We can smell it, by the way. We can smell the cum. Women especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like, you can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it. Last night I jumped off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast
what the
to start the
fuck?
day.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? What? I got so what? Okay. So he choked the chicken, okay, and his load landed on the Xbox and fell into the ventilation holes of the console, and that turned him on. I'm sorry, I just need to dissect this bit by bit because that's such a wild sentence. It turned him on so much that he sprayed the console with 9 sprays of his mom's perfume to spank the monkey again. That's shit.
I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start.
So
Breakfast
weird.
to start the day. Why? Why? I've had this crush for 3 years, and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee-so. Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pic. Save the earth and post them titties uncensored. Plump and full of milk. This video is turning me into a fucking misandrist. This video is turning me into a femcel.
Yo, what are those? What? I thought this was a subreddit for men posting their L's, not posting their fetishes or their weird confessions, bro. What the fuck is this shit, man? Some of these people are weird as fuck.
I can't do this anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out.
No, don't do it. You'll be a bad influence on your soon-to-be son. Get it? Get it? Because the person she's describing, they typically immediately transition their kids to the opposite gender.
My armpit hair. The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row, thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today, went to pee, and noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my is coming off. That's it!
Bro, beat his meat so hard, it started coming off. It's literally falling apart. Bro's using his tool so much, he's literally losing it. How many? 6 times in a row. Okay, no, that makes more sense, you know. Bro, are you not... is he a dry beater? Did he do it 6 times dry? Like, my guy, you if you're gonna go back to back 6 times, you gotta use lotion, man. Keep that shit moisturized and hydrated. Holy fuck.
That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out. There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another. Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad. I wish older women would pee on me. Oh.
What the fuck?
God, the men you have sent to women would pee on me.
By the way, I like how she doesn't include the last sentence, which is, I think that would fix everything wrong in my life, I think. Yeah, older women urinating on you would totally fix your medical issues. Look at some secret fountain of youth.
Oh. God, the men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit, fantasizing about getting pissed on. Discovered cartoon pornography at the age of 8, and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my torn mattress to some
Jesus.
AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, I have so many questions. You're 39. AI is just fairly recent. How did you discover cartoon pornography at the age of 8 when AI just came out like 3 years ago? Like, what? Like, the internet's new, but it ain't that new. Like, shit. Like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this math. Something in my brain isn't like clicking here right now with this. Your mom caught you dry humping your torn mattress to some AI porn. Bro, that baffles me even more. Because like I said, AI is a recent thing, and more so AI porn and AI hentai. That's even more recent. That's like a 2 to 3 year thing. Like, at most I can give you is 4 years, 2021. But even then, you'd be 35. So you're telling me that you are a fully grown adult and your mom caught you. This has to be bait. This 100% has to be a lie. This has to be bait. Because also look at the food. It's eggs and cracked fish from the looks of it. Like, it just looks weird. Like, this 100% has to be bait. So that none of this maths correctly. Because that would mean your mom caught you at the age of 35, 36, dry humping your torn mattress, which is wild. Because you're an adult, my guy.
Okay, first of all, bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. You gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID. I feel like it got so much worse. I feel like porn addiction just kind of exploded in the past few years.
Well, yeah, no shit. You gave guys unlimited access to the internet, and you told them they can't go outside and they can't go to the gym. And you told them, and you essentially locked them in their houses or their rooms, apartments, dorms, and told them to entertain themselves. What do you think they were going to do? Just sit around, do nothing? No, they're probably going to start beating their meat because they're that fucking bored.
Women too, as we have previously discussed. Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah blah blah, but I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. I feel like fucking everyone is just a gooner, and it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual post-nut depression. Afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just
Jesus Christ.
And LARP as a normal-pilled creepiness minimizer. I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See,
you're not. That won't do anything. Okay. This is first and foremost, you shouldn't have to worry about that whatsoever, because this is covered in your training. Like, your training specifically covers this scenario where, like, if you ask a coworker out and your coworker rejects you, they can't just go to HR and get you fired just because they rejected you. Like, especially if you ask them once and they say no, and then you just leave them alone, you never interact with them unless it's necessary for work, you won't be fired because, you're not sexually harassing them or anything like that. You're not harassing them at all. So they have no case. So what are they going to do? Go to HR, tell them, oh, this person asked me out, and they're going to ask them, okay, well, what else did they do? Did they continue? They're going to be like, no, they just asked me out once, and that's it. And I told them no, and that was it. They can't fire you just off of that. And if they do, then you could probably sue the company, or you could probably just sue them for firing you if they do, because they have no actual reason to fire you. Yeah, no probable cause, especially if that's what they tell you they're firing you for. You could probably fight that and whatnot.
This is sad. Like back in the day, it was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like so many people's parents met because they worked together, because they were coworkers and they flirted and they hung out and stuff. And now it's like not socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't even talk to women at work anymore, dude. Like, genuinely. I don't even talk to women. The only time I talk to a woman at work is if she is in a leadership position, like a manager or a supervisor or something like that, and I have to talk to them because of work related issues. Like if they call me in to like talk to me about something, like, you know, whether it's behavioral or shit like that, or like I have a question, or like, you know, one of the tools I'm using for work isn't, you know, functioning properly, or it's broken and whatnot, and I have to go tell them about it, then yeah, I'll go talk to them. But other than that, I avoid women like the plague at work, bro. Like genuinely. I don't want to talk to women. I don't want to look in their general direction. Like shit, I'll walk further and avoid aisles at work if there's a woman standing there. If there's anyone standing there in general, but more so if it's a woman, I'm like, nope. Ain't catching me with this shit today.
Go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period. Oh, what the f?
Okay, now that right there is, yeah, sexual harassment. That is okay. That's the difference I'm talking about right there. With the previous example and this one, that is blatant sexual harassment. Okay, and that will get you fired, or at least get you a talking to by HR about your workplace conduct. You know, because that is not a professional thing to ask someone. You can ask someone, be like, "Hey, would you like to go out sometime?" And if they say no, that's totally fine. That's acceptable. Okay. But like that, no, that's a big no.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women in general.
In general.
Total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. F my stupid, ugly life. Okay, from what I know from like
5 matches in 2 days? Bro, you're striking out, man. You're hitting home runs right now. What do you mean? You hate your ugly life. What? Are you expecting? There's no shot you downloaded Tinder and thought within 2 days you would get thousands upon thousands. My guy, I downloaded Tinder and I don't even think I've gotten a single match on. I know I got 1 match on that app, and then they unmatched me after we had like a conversation. They were like, "I don't think this is gonna work out," and I was like, "You know what, valid." And we just unmatched each other. You know, we were both like, "Yeah, we just don't think it'll work out." I also think there was a bit of miscommunication with what she asked and what I answered. I didn't understand the question correctly, but it was like, yeah, it is what it is, you know? But that was my only match on Tinder. So it's like, my guy, you're getting 2 to 3. No, you're getting 5 in 2 days. Like, come on. Why are you complaining?
men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my god, they're all so f***ing mad at him in the replies.
Please? Fake cell? So you give him the true cell stare?
You get a f***ing match in less than a week and you complain?
Yeah.
Stop bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here? My culture is not your costume. Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together. A true cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 people. How many do you need to be satisfied? Mods?
Yo.
2 matches. Head on over to Kitchen Chads. Oh god, what is
Kitchen Chads? Yo, is she gonna go there? Please don't she goes there. That sounds fucking hilarious.
Kitchen Chads, hold on. Kitchen Chads, it's real. Oh my god. I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money
This immediate girlfriend and money.
I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because
I want to read the full thing. So she reads the first sentence, which is, I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my job. Like, that's a wild statement to make. Then he follows it up with, I am a well-rounded adult despite life's challenges. Pasta puttanesca with farm-picked vegetables or veggies. That's so fucking hilarious. I am a well-rounded adult despite life's challenges. Well, not well-rounded enough to be off Reddit, let's be real.
money I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before. This is
Yeah, that's it. I feel like r/kitchen chats is literally a subreddit made specifically just to mock kitchen cells. That's what I feel like that's what I feel like what it's there for. It's literally there just to mock them.
like the Krusty Krab across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil. This is diabolical. Okay, let's go back to kitchen cells. We're done here. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months? Fake cell. Try 25 years. Boo, fake cell.
Bro. Months? Bro. I was born and even my own mom didn't touch me. Nah, I'm kidding, but you know, that's the joke.
Fake cell spotted. Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kind of giggled at me, so I left immediately. Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering. Masturbating to the idea of her suffering. Incredible. This is some classic incel. I like how there's just—
Bro, that's some, not gonna lie, that's some like serial killer shit right there. Like, bro, she probably thought you were cute, thought your starter was cute, and you took that the wrong way, and you're like losing your shit. Beating your meat at like the thought of torturing this girl that probably just thought you were cute and thought your stutter was adorable, my guy. Like, bro, what a weird thing to like to lose your shit over, and a weird fantasy to have.
It's like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck? Bro, get some fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her
what the fuck is... Fuck whatever she's saying. I'll rewind it. But like, yeah, what is this fucking chicken? Is this supposed to be? I know this is some type of bird. It has to be some type of bird, right? It's the only thing I can think of with the legs like that. I doubt it's some type of rabbit. But like, bro, it just looks so goofy. Alright, fake incels when a real incel shows up.
Cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific.
What?
I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to school with.
Wait, what? How is the color too specific? How can a color be too specific? Unless you actively said, like, you know, bubble gum, you know, bubble gum pink, or like milkman white, or you eggshell white, something like that. If you say like a generic color, I feel like if you say like white, pink, red, something like that, how is that too specific? I feel, unless you got like the exact one that she wanted to go with and she was creeped out by that. But like at the end of the day, like that's just a guess. You had no idea. That feels like a weird thing to like remove you from your close friends list, you know?
Since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license, no post-high school education, never had a job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian. Fuck you. I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over. You didn't have to tell me.
Oh, God, dude. why'd you scalp the avocado, man? Jewish and Indian. The only way it could have been worse if he was Jewish, black, and retarded.
Plus the half-Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado.
Yo.
Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar and she bent down and asked me where my parents are. Oh no!
Oh, that's savage. No. No. That's not savage. That's when you clap back with. Oh, I lost them. She bent over and asks where your parents are. You hit them with the I lost them, but you could be my mommy for tonight. That's what you hit them with. You hit them with that, and you make them fold immediately.
Judging by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that. Some men are drowning, while others die of thirst. I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company. Asmongold, is that you?
Sad.
You don't just have your drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend too. See? Not all bad.
Eating at his fucking, what is that, flan? Yeah, eating at his flan.
Peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over.
Female incel. Insane. The mythical femcel. That is wild. You know, we didn't think they existed, lads. We didn't think the femcells were real, but apparently they are. And I can guarantee you, they're probably not the type of woman you want to be dating. Because, like, let's be real. If you're a woman and you're an incel as a woman, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Tomorrow, maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a course meal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Shuan had pointed that out. I didn't even realize that. I forgot about that. Holy shit. She's right. Yeah. A female going on an incel subreddit pointing out that she has a date tomorrow. That is diabolical. Like, get wrecked, nerds. I'm a woman and I have a date.
In front of a starving African child. What are you doing? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me.
I thought this was our men okay. Why are we like all of a sudden back to like women posting their hell?
Tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. F my f***ing loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want it.
Who cares? No. I'm gonna be real with you. No one gives a shit. Genuinely. Like, bro. Like, I'll be real with you. I've had both. Someone who was inexperienced, a virgin, and someone who was experienced. And let me tell you, I had more fun with the inexperienced virgin than I did with the woman who fucking knew what she, quote unquote, knew what she was doing because she had sex so much. You know, way more fun. So who gives a shit if you're 25 and still a virgin? Someone will find that interesting and someone will sleep with you. Okay? Trust me. And then you can learn as you go. Because you want to know why? Because some guy will hear that and they'll think to themselves, if you're just as freaky as they are about sex, they'll think to themselves, I can mold her to my exact liking. You know? So that way she does all the freaky shit that I want her to do. And I will be criticized at all for it. That's probably what they'll say. Because we've seen it in this fucking subreddit. I mean, hell, we saw a dude say that maybe older women peeing on him would solve all of his issues. So, you know. So yeah, it's just wild. You know, there's people out there who would be turned on by a 25-year-old virgin. So you know, keep your chin up there, whammon.
Wait now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel. I'm just a lonely virgin femcel gamer. Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games.
It just goes to show you, Shu, that even in incel communities, men can't have their own spaces. Women have to insert themselves.
Now the incel
Even when femcel exists, they have to go to the male incel communities.
community, the hating women club is being invaded.
Well, actually, no. I know why they're doing this, Shu. I know exactly why they're doing all this, and I'll rewind so that we can listen to all of it in one go. But they're doing this so that way they can get attention from the incels who haven't spoken to a woman in a long time. That's exactly why. They are doing this so they can be parasitic, so that way, you know, they can have their egos stroked. Because going to r/femcel clearly isn't doing anything for them. So, what better place than where the incels are, who are salty that they cannot talk to women? If you want attention and validation, why would you not go to the exact group of people who are ready to give you that exact attention and validation you want? Why would you not go? If you're a drug addict, why would you not go to your dealer to get your drugs, to get your fix?
Community. They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel community, the hating women club is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f*** you. It doesn't matter how fat, how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f*** couches. Men f*** rotisserie chickens.
Yeah, we literally saw that 39-year-old dude that was caught at the age of like 30 to 30, 34 to 39, 34 to 36, I'd say, by his mom dry humping the fucking a hole in their couch to AI hentai. Like, we saw that happening. He admitted to it. We didn't see it. He admitted that he got caught doing that. So, like, yeah, there are some weirdos out there.
You can find a man who will f*** you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm a fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like. Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside. Every night—
Bro, you need to, like, if that's the case, you need to put on like a YouTube video or some shit, you know? Which is the great, or like, you know, talk to someone, find someone to talk to, which is a great time to go into our sponsor. Fucking, can you fucking imagine that shit? Right after a post like that, someone goes into like a sponsor for like an AI girlfriend. Get your own AI girlfriend here to talk to you while you cook. But no, like, bro, just put on like Netflix or some shit, or put on like Hulu, some streaming app, or like watch like some goofy video on YouTube or some shit like that, man. Something to like distract you. That's literally what I do. You know, I'll put on like, I literally cannot eat and I cannot cook unless I'm like watching something right now, like at home. Like, I have to be watching something, or else I don't know why, I just cannot eat. I just won't start eating until I find that video that I want to watch that'll stimulate me while I eat. I don't know why, it's just weird. Same thing when I'm cooking. I'll have all the stuff there, all the ingredients ready, but I will not start cooking. I will not start making the food that it is that I want to make until I find a video that I want to watch, whether it's on YouTube or some streaming app. So yeah, just do that, man.
I had to go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the
sad.
eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and the way we laughed together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever.
Nah, fam. Nah, she won't be better off without me. I was the best thing to ever come by that bitch. That's the mentality you gotta have. I didn't lose the prize. She lost the prize. I was the prize. I was the Moby Dick and she was the goddamn fisherman. I'm the catch, not her. I'm the one that brings shit to the table. I'm the real victor here.
Yeah, when the women posting Elle's video, it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting Elle's video, it's like, I want to myself. Like, this shit isn't even funny. I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing. Black bean chili. Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did. Oh.
He needs a dom, that's what he needs. He wants a dominatrix.
A Freud cell. I've given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible. A friend of mine said—
Bro, I find it funny how I have the opposite goal. I want to get as fit as possible. That entails starting exercising, which I would have to start doing. Which would be getting off my lazy ass.
I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women in the serial shit? Okay, for all my weird flaws—
I don't know. I mean, bro, women were literally saying that they would have gotten into Ted Bundy's car of their own free will because if he looked hot. So I don't know what it is with women and finding serial killers hot, genuinely. I couldn't even say it's a I can fix it mentality because they wouldn't know that they're serial killers till after the fact. Because they know they're serial killers now, but at that time, they wouldn't have known whatsoever.
At least I do not have a serial fetish, okay? That is one I do not have. I can't stop having homosexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not gay, but I keep fantasizing about how soft and smooth bro's legs are. I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana when two—
Bro, what the fuck? Why are you mushing that banana, man? Two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. Is this not a private— First and foremost, if this is a public bathroom, why the fuck are you eating food in a public bathroom? Genuinely. That is my number one concern, because that is unhygienic and disgusting as fuck. You know how many germs there are in a public bathroom? If this is your bathroom, whatever, you know, it's your bathroom. If you clean it, you clean it. If you don't, you don't. You know for a fact that if you clean your bathroom at home, it's a clean bathroom. And if you don't, it's a dirty bathroom. So it doesn't really matter. But like here, it's like, bro, no. Ew.
Guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana. Haha, I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my roommate that I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have—
Bro, these people— Yo, these men are fucking weird, not gonna lie, dude. Like, bro, you're literally just cooking food, my guy. It's not that deep, and it's certainly not that gay, okay? Like, shit. That's like if Arthur in Red Dead— I don't know if there are scenes. I'm sure there's a scene or two like this where Arthur's in like— I'm not sure. Whoever it is that the protag that's in like the gang is like around the fire and they're all like cooking and shit and just eating dinner. I'm sure that none of them would have thought to themselves, man, this is pretty fucking gay. I want to start fucking these guys.
inappropriate thoughts about other men, and I hit myself in the head repeatedly.
That's autistic as fuck.
Demons. And the men, and I hit myself in the head repeatedly. Men out here fighting demons, and the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore. That's basically like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever the fuck. You're good, bro. Just don't be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable, and they rejected me. You were rejected on Grindr? That's impossible. Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has—
Bro, it's so funny because you'll have literal straight dudes hitting up other guys for sex on Grindr. Like I saw a story or a clip of this dude. He was like talking about about his granddad, his grandpa, and how he introduced his grandpa to Grindr, and how after he introduced his grandpa to Grindr, his grandpa was like telling him that he was getting all kinds of like femboys and shit like that, and like fucking a whole bunch of femboy pussy and shit. I was just like, bruh. He's like, funny because the grandpa was like straight as fuck too, and he was like, so it's like, bro, like I said, even straight men will go on there to get like some of that femboy action. So it's kind of off if you are rejected on Grindr, then damn, that says a lot.
A profile picture, they'll just like get in the DMs like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will say the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers of sex. And it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society. 18 male. I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job. Welcome to being an adult!
Bro, I haven't seen my fucking IRL friends in years. You say months, I say years, and I'm still vibing. I'll fucking spam that fucker with the reels.
Unfortunately, welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments like, imagine having a job, you have friends. This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only 18. It's never been less over.
Yo, you know what those comments reminded me of? Those comments reminded me of The Amazing World of Gumball. Crap, I forgot what episode it was, but I remember it was basically Richard and some other nerd, and they were both essentially fighting over who was the biggest loser in middle school. And the only reason why Richard, Gumball's dad, wins wins being the biggest loser is because the guy he's competing against had a friend in middle school while Richard didn't. It just reminded me of that. I don't know why. I guess I know why, but you know.
For someone. I'm only 16 and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average.
Dude's 16 and is already acting like he's 35 having a midlife crisis. Like, calm down, dude.
And everything. If you are 17 years old, you are basically a child. You are a baby. What are you doing on the incel subreddit? All these people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for me? This was me at 16, okay? Quoting Invader Zim.
Beware of radioactive penises. If this is an actual image of Shu, not much has changed other than the fact that she no longer has braces. And now I'm trying to picture Shu with braces. And now I'm thinking Shu would be very cute with braces. But not much has changed. She still has the dark eyeliner makeup. There's just not much of a shadow there as they're used to. But the dark makeup is still there. The rosy, whatever lip balm she uses is still clearly there. You know, she still has the same type of makeup. She looks practically the same, just a little older. You know? And like I said, without braces and like a slightly different makeup and a different hairstyle, because here's just straight down. And here she like curves and it lets her hair get like wavy.
Going on newgrounds.com, and now look at me. You know, on second thought, I am exactly where someone like that would end up, aren't I?
Yeah.
Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's especially
always
not
over.
over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something. A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus, and I leaked a bit of pre-com. I'm 36. Oh.
Now it's over. Now it's officially over.
Sorry. Spent my last $10 on OnlyFans. Here's my dinner. Why would you spend money on some stupid whore when you could spend money on a different stupid whore? Me. I won't get naked or talk to you, but you can support me on Patreon. All patrons get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me say, f shit, bitch, link down below. Much smarter way to waste your money. if I do say so
Yeah,
myself.
sure.
Anyway, obviously, many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek. Real, actual incels.
I just noticed Shu has a white monster, which is funny because throughout the video, I've been drinking my own white monster. I have the fucking can right here. Let's go, citrus flavored monster.
Probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting shit like this. I just thought this was funny and goofy. That has been my whole channel. I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your biggest L? Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just read Chew on Head's audience posting their L's. But I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye!
She gonna hit us with an extra at the end? Bro, my biggest L is I asked a girl why her fucking shit on I asked the girl on why on her like dating profile it said that, you know, ask me to step on you. I asked her why it said that, and she said, "Oh, it's because of a lot of people say that I look like I would step on them." And she's like, "But I wouldn't." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Then she said some other shit, and I was like, "Oh, so if I asked nice enough, you would step on me." I said that as like a joke. And then we just stopped talking from there. And I was like, all right, I guess, you know, clearly didn't understand that it was a joke. Didn't really think I had to explain that it was a joke, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't care at the end of the day. Dating is a hassle. But yeah, let's see. Are we going to get something? No? Really? Nothing?
Oh, I'm just a lonely virgin, femso gamer.
I knew we'd get something at the end. Another banger by Shoe on Head. God damn, this one was fucking long as shit. This one's an hour and a half long. All right, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Later.